Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for January 14th, 2016. We're going to have a piece of energy that's going to be moving off to our north here in the pre-dawn hours. So most of you watching this video a little bit later than that will have already seen this, or maybe not. But well, there's going to be some snow showers mainly across the northern part of our central areas and northern areas here. It's going to take place generally between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. So if you are watching the video early, you will see that if you're up that early, but this is mainly in the pre-dawn hours here. Just a little bit of snow shower activity, maybe a few flurries. Not a whole lot to deal with here, just showing that moving across our coverage area here from west to east. That'll extend again across the northern areas here, might go all the way over into northwest New Jersey as well. So we move forward here. And then we just remain mostly cloudy the rest of the day here. Friday we're going to have a warm-up here as winds shift to the south. Now we're going to have a system that's going to be cutting into the lakes. We've been talking about this for much of this upcoming week here. For much of the past week, I should say. This is the area low pressure. That's the primary, and off the map here down to the south here is a secondary that's forming. Now, it was originally projected that this was going to transfer energy into the coastal system. But because this system was cutting to our west, it would bring in too much warm air. That's still the case. The warm air is still coming in here. But these two systems are now going to remain separate, it looks like. So I'll show you what that means as we go forward here. This is getting into Friday evening now, and we still have no precipitation across our coverage area except for down into Delaware. It's just starting to get into some of the light shower activity. Now, here's been one of the changes today. With the model guidance, there's been less focus of concentration. There's no heavy rain across our coverage area here. The heaviest the rain would fall down here across South Jersey and Delaware. And then the other, there's a lot of missing in between here, just light showers in between. And the reason for that is before these systems were interacting with one another, they now look to be separate entities altogether. So this one will head up in this direction like this, and this one will continue off on its own as well. It doesn't become one until it gets up here into the Canadian Maritime. So we're not looking at this. We're not looking at any of the heavy precipitation from this system here, but it will do something here. Let me get back to the image I was just showing here. Again, I'm getting off track here. What it will do is we get into it's early Saturday morning, late Friday night, early Saturday morning. Because these two are remaining separate, it will allow a little bit of cold air to sneak in here, and that will allow for some rain to change to snow in some areas, especially across northeastern PA, northwest New Jersey. That's also a possibility. If we get the precipitation heavy enough, that might come a little bit further south, but we'll have to watch and see how far that comes down here. We might even have some mixing here with this rain here before it ends here, all the way down to about the Lehigh Valley. Maybe interior sections all the way back here to central PA as well. But we're not talking about any, probably not any accumulations at all. Maybe a little bit minor accumulations up here in northeast PA. So we'll watch that for trends over the next, over the next 24 hours or so. But this system will pull away, and then that's going to exit the picture off to the northeast. Our next system we're going to watch here coming in from the south here. Now, this is very interesting because this is the Martin Luther King Jr. Day storm, and this would be Sunday into Monday. This is a system we've kind of been on a radar now for about 2 weeks. We've been talking about this in the long range, that there was potential in this time frame. There still is this potential here. And some of the models are bringing this awfully close here. It's coming up the coast, but the polar vortex is just so strong coming in here, and that's the reason it's sending further south and east. It has nothing to do with the system exiting to the northeast anymore. This is actually due to the polar vortex being so strong, and it's just kicking this thing out. It can't come up the coast because the heights can't just go up along the east coast to bring this thing northward with the polar vortex so strong and moving down to the southeast. Now, the models are incorrect with how strong this polar vortex is, and it does back off like some models have done over the past couple of weeks. They showed a stronger polar vortex, and then when it got a little bit closer, it realized that cold air was not going to be as strong as originally modeled, and they backed off, and that's why we had some cutters coming in here. This might be the case again. If it is, we will see a trend northwest. This does have room to move northwest here and come up the coast like this and give us a significant snowfall. And if this would be a snow event, when we were talking about in public, we were talking about this is going to be either snow or a mist. This is the storm we were referring to, not the one on Friday night or Saturday. This is the one we were talking about. So this will either be a big hit with snow, or it's going to be heading out to sea here. So we're going to watch for trends over the next 24 hours, see where this goes. Actually, we're going to look for this for the next 48, because this seems like once you get inside 3 or 4 days is when they finally start figuring out what's going on. It's been taking a while, and the models have really been struggling in this pattern. So we're going to watch for this particular model here shows this energy moving off to the northeast and away from the area. But even if that does that, we still get some residual snow showers here later Sunday evening, Sunday night, overnight, and again on Monday. There's going to be some northern stream energy that's going to move through here and give us some of these snow showers coming through our coverage area here. That would be, again, extending into Monday. So regardless if this hits or not, you're still going to see some snow showers, maybe just some light snow showers, nothing major, but there will be some snow showers around, even if this thing does take a miss and take out to sea. So again, with the Martin Luther King Day, can't spit that out correctly. It's that on Sunday night and a Monday, the opportunity is either for this to come up the coast like this, that is less likely, and the more likely solution is out to sea like this. So we're going to see if it takes this track to the north, we would be talking about a significant snowfall over the majority of our coverage area. If it's heading out to sea, we still see some light snow showers with northern stream energy still rotating through. So we'll update this as we get closer, but again, we're going to get through the first one first, and that's going to be this system that we're talking about. On Saturday here, again, not a lot of wind shear precipitation with this. We might have some changeovers, or at least a mix with snow here toward the end as we get an early Saturday morning before it ends. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich. That is your outlook for January 14th, 2016. Have a great Thursday.